Rollout Podcast.
Hello and welcome to episode 1 of the Rollout Podcast. Let's introduce ourselves. I'm Ethan.
I'm Knox.
Who else?
Oh man.
Who else is here?
I'm Elaine.
I'm Nash.
All right, now that we have that out of the way, Nash, why don't you tell us what we're going to talk about today?
Well, since this is, our first episode, I figured we discuss a very simple topic, and that is our favorite and least favorite of the Transformers media.
Sounds great. How about you go first, since you want to start?
Well, if you know me, I'm a pretty big fan of the original Generation 1, and that is my favorite because it's goofy. I can just pop in an episode whenever I want, and I can have a pretty good laugh with it.
Yeah, G1's great. I think, I don't really think anybody can deny that G1's good. I'm trying to think about what to say that can't be said about it. It's the first 3 episodes, right? More Than Meets the Eye.
Yeah.
They're all good because, it's got Hound in it. His, 4 seconds.
It's got Hound. That's it.
Yeah, but it doesn't have Red Cog from Earthrise, though. So.
0 out of 10.
0 out of 10.
What about you, Lane? What do you think? What's the best? Yeah.
Best? Well, similar to my boy Nash here. I'm gonna say G1, but I'm gonna say
it's G1. Shut up.
I wasn't done, Ethan. I'm talking about specifically the 1986 movie. I think that the first 20 minutes of that movie is my favorite Transformer thing ever. I could watch that on repeat.
I think that's
the animation is god tier, and I think that the whole Autobot Decepticon action set battle thing, yeah, I think it's fantastic. And I don't know, I just get so giddy watching it, and when the Autobot Decepticon battle music kicks in, and my little nerd brain just gets really happy.
Yeah, well, it's because it's really good.
That's funny, Lane, because you mentioned to me the other day at work that you get all giddy inside whenever you watch KISS players.
We don't talk about KISS players at the game.
So, actually, that's a good answer, but I'll tell you the best animation in the 86 movie is whenever Galvatron steps on Starscream's crown and just crushes it.
Oh, yeah.
It's so crisp, you have no idea. So
so
much
good.
Crisp animation in that movie. And I'm wow,
Right.
Me being a movie nerd. Oh.
What about you, Knox? What's your favorite?
Man. God. It would
He's
get really...
his with the Beast Wars.
Oh, yeah. You might have called it, actually. I really love G1. I love it to death. There's so many other great ones, too. Apparently controversial opinion to Nash. I think animated is pretty good. Animated had a lot of good ideas. It's not my favorite, though.
Bro, your Mad Blitzwing was a Nazi.
Good Lord. That's the best. But yeah, I think I would have to say Beast Wars 100%. Listen, dude. I love the 86 movie, dog. I love my homie Hot Rod, but I do love the cast of Beast Wars. I like how it was kind of a smaller, more focused cast. It grew more as the show went on. The villain, Beast Wars Megatron, was fantastic. The voice acting was really good. And it's just a really strong show. Too bad its sequel isn't as good, and I think I'll get into that more whenever we talk about our dislikes. Yeah, they're giggling now, but if you don't know, beast machines. But I would say my favorite, although G1 is basically nudging shoulders with Beast Wars, I would say Beast Wars is my favorite.
I'd say Beast Wars.
Technically, Beast Wars is G1.
Oh, shut up.
Shut
up.
No, I'm gonna kind of agree with Knox. I think Beast Wars is like, and I haven't finished it yet. I'm still working on it.
Oh my
But
god.
Fake fan.
can I
Fake
finish
fan.
Ding Dong?
Dude,
Okay,
you're not
okay.
allowed to get excited
Okay,
when
I think-
Galvatron gave Megatron the
I
golden
think
disc.
I think we can do.
Oh,
a-
spoilers! Spoilers!
Yeah,
Whoa.
spoilers. Spoiler warnings. Skip ahead a little bit, but story time. Story time. If you haven't seen Earthrise, go ahead a little bit. You know, it's whatever. But in Earthrise, it's shown to us that the golden disc appears, and we were all together watching it. And me, Ethan, and Lane, of course, we all flipped out. You know, literally
Oh, it
standing
was
up,
me, you,
cheering.
and Nash. You and Nash.
Yeah.
We're like
Um,
seeing him just
yeah, and
freaking
then
out.
Lane didn't know what was going on because he
I
hadn't
knew.
finished Beast Wars
Shut
yet.
up! I knew exactly what was going on.
This is bully
It's
Lane.
like when Megatron calls Alita Ariel. We're like, whoa, and Lane's like, I don't get it.
or
Yeah.
the Dead Universe. You know, I mean, we're spoiling all of Earthrise, so you know. But if you're watching a Transformers podcast and you haven't seen Earthrise yet, I don't know what you're doing.
For real.
Yeah, if you're a Transformer.
Whoa, what happened? You good, Nash?
He
think
went
he
into
went
the
to the
dead
Dead
dimension. He's gone.
The dead universe.
Went to the Dead Universe. Zoom.
He's a pure Transformers fan and then just dissipated.
Oh no, he died.
Hasbro put a hit on him. He was about to say something so controversial. They just killed his mic.
They blacklisted him.
Yeah.
What were you
Oh,
saying, Nash?
Nash, I'm sorry, buddy.
Do what?
Nash.
What's going on? My
Oh,
the whole thing disconnected again.
Yeah, just you
Yeah,
got knocked out.
yeah,
That's
we heard it.
unreal.
It cut out halfway through a sentence, and then we just said you got sent to the dead universe. But
That's good. That's good.
it's a good thing you brought up Earthrise though, because I gotta say the best piece of Transformers media is definitely the War for Cybertron trilogy.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
I can see that.
It's a
Siege
lot-
was boring.
Well, listen, I like Siege because you get to see Autobots on like pikes, like you know Vlad the Impaler style.
I was
Yeah.
just
It's a lot
fixing to
more
say that's right,
serious.
Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah, it's a lot more serious in tone, and that's what I like from Transformers. You know, like G1's cool. Like Megatron gets shot 20 times, he stand backs up and says, "Curse you, Prime! I'll see you in the next episode." But at least in Siege,
Not
you
the
get to
movie,
see
dude.
that
What are
there's
you
a
talking about? In the
Oh,
'86
listen.
movie, Megatron just point blanks Ironhide.
oh, dude, yeah, oh, 100%.
Such heroic nonsense.
Taps him, dude. But War for Cybertron, Earthrise, I think is a lot better. It was a lot more well paced. Siege is good, but Siege was really dragging its leg till the end. Like it wasn't really paced. Like what was up with the whole thing with like Ultra Magnus? You know, he was trying to talk with the Decepticons, and that lasted for like 2 whole episodes in like a 6-episode show. That's a lot. So it really
and
kind
also,
of dragged
like,
on.
Also forgot till just now that Bumblebee had like the powers of Alpha Trion because they don't do
Until he
any of
lost
that in
them.
Earthrise.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I have the Alpha Trion protocols for some reason.
And then
They
Shockwave
didn't.
put too much dedicated wham into Bumblebee, and he just lost it. Also, one thing.
What's
History
the
are
max the max thing of dedicated wham?
Dedicated wham.
See,
I
I think that's great. Hold on. Let me say this real quick. I think talking about Siege and Earthrise, I thought Siege was really, really good when I first saw it. But
good.
Oh yeah,
Earthrise,
same here.
Earthrise blew it out of the water.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I
definitely.
think it's no
Definitely.
contest.
It's miles better.
Do you
See,
think we'll
that
see a
doesn't think-
human in the War for Cybertron trilogy?
God, I hope not.
Okay.
Unless
Wait,
it's gonna
what?
be that.
What'd you
stupid,
say?
That
Do you think we'll see a human in the War for Cybertron trilogy?
God, I hope not. I don't want it.
I don't want to see any
No.
human unless it's that spike that comes with that buzzworthy bumblebee where you just like.
No, I want to
lay it
see
on
the
it.
Neanderthals.
Where he just
The one
lays
with
down.
no face.
Yeah, the one where he's just like he's standing straight up and you just tilt him over and he just,
His
It's just one-
transformation is passing. Sorry.
This is one step conversion. We're like, duh, you just flip him
Oh
over.
my god.
His transformation is passing out from alcohol poisoning.
Oh my god. But yeah, I think the War for Cybertron trilogy is definitely the best in terms of production value in a Transformers show. I'd say since Prime, but I think it's better than Prime, no doubt. I think it
I
blows
also-
Prime out of the water.
What, Earthrise?
Yeah,
Nah, homie.
I think
Oh,
all of
Lord.
it because I think
Nah.
Well, no
okay.
one
No,
here
I mean-
said Prime as their favorite thing.
Prime is my second favorite.
What?
Really?
Yeah, dude, I love Prime.
Well, we have a Transformers podcast, and we're gonna trigger a lot of Prime fans, like a lot of
Yeah.
Prime friends. But
Well, I'm not, the generic Prime fan where I ship every single character in that
no,
show.
hey, whoa, this
Oh,
is a
like
new
Lane?
podcast, bro. We need listeners. You're isolated demographics. I think Knockout and Starscream make a cute couple. Ha 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 ha.
It's not.
No, dude, it's knockout and breakdown, homie.
Oh no, wait, doesn't Breakdown die? Like, doesn't he die?
Spoilers!
Oh,
Spoilers.
my bad. For Prime.
Lane's not seen
my
that part.
bad.
Lane's not seen that part.
Shut up.
Lane
Oh,
either watches the first 3 episodes of a new Transformers series or finishes it. There's no in between. Like,
Lane would rather watch an anime about tank girls than watch Beast Wars, which
I won.
Hey, don't disrespect girls doing Panzer right now.
Girls
Oh
and
my
punch
God.
slabs.
dude, Lane recommended me to that, and I called him a weeb, but he cried.
Oh, man. Okay. I think we
Okay,
can move
back,
on
back,
to
on, back on topic.
to-
back on topic. No, I'm gonna
Ha-
finish what I was saying.
okay.
What I was saying is that I think both Siege and Earthrise have the most production value out of any Transformers show before, except for the voice actor for Prime.
Yeah.
I
Listen,
think it was a lot
listen.
better in Earthrise. I will say it was a lot less. It was still trying to be Peter Cullen, but
Mhm.
it was better because he kind of toned it down. Because it sounds like Lane doing a Prime impression is what the voice actor sounds like.
Shut up.
But
Also, Lane does like a killer Huffer impression.
Oh,
yeah,
Dude.
Lane.
Is that a
Lame.
compliment? Oh my god. Whoa.
hit
Yeah,
him with
those
that.
are very.
Hit him with that. Hit him with that Huffer real quick, just real quick.
What do you want me
Yeah.
to say in Tupper?
Just anything.
Say that.
say that. Dude,
Say that
say
church.
what? Hold on, Nash. Say what that guy says in the '86 movie to the Quintesson judge.
Wait,
Forgot what he
oh,
says.
which one?
They should spare me this mockery of justice.
Oh yeah, spare me this mockery of justice. That's it, Lane. Just say that.
Say
Wait.
it.
I gotta get warmed up. Hold on.
I get
Oh,
warmed up for Hoffer.
Spare me this mockery of justice. Prime.
God.
Okay, back to Prime. I think War for Cybertron has the most production value out of any of it. And I said it wasn't my favorite. I think War for Cybertron is the best Transformers show we've ever gotten.
Yeah.
I think my favorite, it's a close tie between G1 and Armada.
Ooh,
Because
that's an opinion.
yeah, because Armada's great. It's got cool designs for a lot of the
It's the-
characters.
It's the only watchable one out of the Unicron trilogy.
Yeah, and even then, there's parts that aren't.
What do you mean?
Fantastic.
Energon is totally watchable.
Dude, Energon can't remember the names of its characters. Like,
Misha, bro.
no, but the thing is with Armada is that the whole I think the character designs are dope. I think Optimus is I think that's one of the best looking Optimus Primes we've ever gotten. I think Hotshot is better than Bumblebee, and I like the whole hunt for the minicon things. And Starscream and Armada is the best Starscream I think we've ever had.
That is very true. These are all very true.
I can agree with that. Yes.
Also, the Armada Megatron is in my top 3 favorite Megatron designs. I don't care about the deer antlers. I love
Ew,
it.
bro! I hate that
love it.
design.
I
I hate it.
Good.
I
Dude,
hate
oh
it.
my god, better than like Cybertron Megatron, where he's just Galvatron but gray.
Yeah, it's
That's
my
Energon, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Energon. It's the same thing. No,
Armada
but yes,
Armada is pretty good. It's pretty good. It's a little wacky, but I bet if you watched the Japanese dub of it, it'd be pretty watchable.
it's so funny.
yeah.
Like at the end when Starscream, when they get their upgrades for when they're about to fight Unicron, Starscream just looks at himself and be like, "Guys, I look like Thundercracker right now."
Oh yeah, he does say that. He's like, I look like Thundercracker.
It's like,
Yeah.
bro, what?
And I love Gary Chalk as Optimus Prime.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's good. Yeah, I like it.
I think if they can't get Peter Cullen, I think Gary Chalk and David Kay are the best Optimus Primes.
Oh, yeah.
Megatron. David K voiced Megatron.
He also
David-
was Optimus.
He was Optimus Prime and animated.
Yeah.
He was? What?
Mhm.
My mind's been blown. I didn't know that. Wow.
I told you, it's like David Kay is a master.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I
That's
think-
good. Wow.
I think Gary Chalk, his best performances were as Prime in the Unicron trilogy and Primal, no doubt.
Okay. I could see that.
Like I said though, I think that's the best. It's the best Starscream, no doubt.
Oh, he actually has a character arc instead of licking Megatron's boot and then putting a block to his back and shooting him. He has a
Yeah.
lot more character development. It
I-
sucks
I-
that in the later parts he's just like sniveling again.
Yeah, but it's because he dies. And then
Spoiler: Lane hasn't watched it yet.
oh yeah, spoilers. No, Lane
yeah,
watched-
definitely haven't already been spoiled on that. Thank you.
Yeah, it's because Lane looked at the video of Starscream dying before he started to watch Armada.
And even then, it's not on my watch list right now.
Also, I
Dude,
really
it's
like
good.
Starscream's like
It
winged
is.
sword. That's pretty cool.
Dude, the Star Saber or the Wing Sword? Is that what
The
you said?
wing
I didn't
sword,
hear what you
yeah.
said. Yeah, Wing Sword is cool. I mean,
That
it's,
ain't my Star Saber, you cheeseburger eating American. That ain't my Star Saber.
oh, I'm sorry. Wait till it comes back in Energon as the Energon Saber, which I don't even think it was in the show. They just re-released it in gray and called it the Energon Saber.
Gray.
Dude, the minicon weapons were so cool too, because they it's 3 figures, right? But they form like a gun or like a sword and the Skyboom shield. Who had the Skyboom shield? Was that Hoist?
I don't remember. Every Transformer in Armada had a different name. They Hasbro clearly just used names so they could keep the copyright. Like it's in a later part. It's not in Armada, but there's this guy who looks like Wheeljack, but he's called
Oh, that's
something-
Downshift.
Yeah. This dude, yeah.
I remember seeing that as a kid and be like, it's Wheeljack. Wheeljack is in Transformers Energon. And it's like a character named Downshift. And I'm like, what the?
Then they changed his appearance for Cybertron as a toy, but he just wasn't in the show anymore because they didn't make a new model for it. So,
Yeah. Also, Shockwave
Also in
is called
Cybertron-
Shock Blast.
yeah, that's another thing.
That was so stupid.
In Six Shots, his brother or something.
That is right. Oh my god, Energon was so wacky.
Dude, it's so bad.
Well,
It's so
okay.
bad.
Do you think we can move on to the next topic? Because I think there's
I
a
think-
lot more to say about our dislikes than our favorites.
Oh, most definitely. Remember, we're
Yeah.
talking about shows.
Oh yeah,
No Bay movies. We'll do
that
that.
will be a.
Aw,
we've
dang it.
already discussed this. This will be a complete different episode. We will put an episode out for the movies because there's so much to say.
Oh
There
yeah.
really is a lot to say about the Bay
Definitely,
movies. We can
But
talk about designs,
if
plot,
it's
about how
okay
Hitler
with
died to a pocket watch.
Oh god, yeah.
Right, can I change my answer to favorite Transformers media?
Yeah,
Sure.
Go for
What
it.
is it?
Yeah, maybe.
MP51RC.
Oh,
Actually, I think it's a three-way tie. Now that I think about it, between Armada, G1, and Headmasters, because Headmasters is really good.
Head
Get-
on.
Dude, get that bullcrap out of here. Transformers Victory.
Dude, Headmasters is way better than Victory.
Victory!
What about
Does Victory
the
have
direct to
Overlord and
DVD
Black
home
Zarek?
Battle City?
Battle for
Animated.
Dude, not Scramble City.
No, Scramble City. That's what it's called.
Scramble power!
Dude, Ultra Magnus, but Delta.
Alright, next topic. Woo!
All right. First with their least
Do you really
favorite
hate
show,
Delta Magnus?
I hate Delta Magnus.
Delta Magnus.
oh god.
Lane, why don't
Least
you go
favorites?
first with what's your most disliked Transformers show?
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to come up with this one on the fly because I was gonna pick a
Do you-
movie.
Do you want some time to think? Because I think I can.
Yeah. Can I get some time to think?
Yeah.
I already know what Knox is going to be. What Knox? Why don't you tell us?
Okay. This is gonna come out of left field.
Okay.
The Machinima 3-part, I think, is probably the worst Transformers show ever. And this is coming from someone who adores Beast Wars and despises Beast Machines. This show, the 3-part, whatever it's called, Titans Return, Power
Prime Wars trilogy.
the Prime Wars trilogy, yeah, whatever that is. It is so bad. It is horrible. Good lord, man. The plot is awful. Windblade. This was supposed to be Windblade's first show. And she is like this psychopathic, bloodthirsty murderer. I'm pretty sure she doesn't even know she has the ability to city speak. She Metroplex is like, hey, you can talk to me.
I remember
Also, no. If we're gonna talk about voice acting, dude, I'm sorry, I don't want to diss any YouTubers, but MatPat as Computron is awful.
Computron?
Yes, he was Computron. They legitimately, their reasoning, because they said, oh, Computron is like the smart combiner, so we need Mr. FNAF Game Theory over here to voice it. And the dude, the dude who voiced Devastator literally yelled all his lines. Like, I know Devastator is supposed to be big and he's like, grumbly, but he legitimately, if you watch any clip, Devastator just yells. He just yells, I'm the most strongest combiner there is. He doesn't stop yelling. And I'm not dissing the YouTuber, of course, but he just yells. It's like, you can talk in your inside voice, Devastator. It's okay.
The only part I've seen of the Prime Wars trilogy is Titans Return, and I think the best part of that is Overlord.
Oh yes, Overlord with his country accent. I love it. I love that Transformers is giving some of the Southern people some respect. That will forever be my interpretation of Overlord. I don't care if he's a Japan character. He's a country boy in my book. He's a country with his Southern
Get
charm.
that Ross language out of here.
Oh God. Also,
Episode 1, we're canceled.
Face shield? Why does Hot Rod have a face shield? Why?
Hot Rod has a face shield?
He has a face shield. It
Bro.
doesn't fit the character.
Why?
I
does he
don't
have a
know.
face shield?
It's because they were trying to make him like Optimus Prime. Like, I love Hot Rod. Just don't give him a face shield. He doesn't need one.
Yeah, or don't take away the characters that have a face shield, because you can see in
Also-
Transformers 2007, Optimus Prime got a monkey face under there. Like he do have a monkey face.
Also, my one last thing about it is the enigma of combat. Okay, first off, I hate the designs for all of the characters. I'm being dead serious. The
Better
designs
than
for the
Energon Bruticus Maximus, dude. That's stupid.
I'm being dead serious. Starscream's design is one of the worst ones, dude. It is terrible. I don't like Starscream's the Seeker design in that Prime Wars trilogy. Awful.
I think the only good designs out of those are the designs for the characters, like the playstyle is supposed to be around. Like in Titans Return, the the Headmaster's characters look great because it's like the first time we've seen them in forever. Binary Wars, the characters look good, and in Power of the Primes, there's like a good figure out of there, and it's like Grimlock.
No, that's some cap. No, the
Hold up.
Grimlock figure is awful.
I mean, compared to the new one coming out.
No, the new one is going to blow it out of the water.
Oh yeah,
studio
for
series.
sure.
Oh no doubt. Knox is the one that gave me my Power of the Primes Grimlock, and he just despises it.
It's rough, man. It's really rough. Also, shout out to giving the Dinobots combiner mode. It is the dumbest thing ever. Why do
you know
Volcanicus?
Dude, you don't like Volcanicus?
I do not like Volcanicus. One more thing though, the character designs aren't really good, but like Ethan said, the ones actually made for the toys look good. Overlord looks good. My biggest thing though is the Fallen's story is stupid. Also, why is Primal is just there? He's literally just there. He's not given the backstory of like, oh, I'm from the future. Primal
He just
is
shows up as
literally
Optimal
just
Optimus.
there. Yeah, he's just there. And the whole Fallen story is he's trying to resurrect his dead girlfriend. That's all it is. It's so stupid.
My name's the Fallen. I'm Mark Hamill.
This is some blasphemy. I'm preaching right here. I would rather take the Fallen story in Revenge of the Fallen other than the Primes trilogy. It's so stupid. He just wants to resurrect his dead girlfriend and Windblade and Hot Rod and Optimus is like, nah, dude, you can't do that. He's like, blasphemy.
I mean, like, all right. I actually want the Optimal Optimus figure. Nash, is it any good? Do you have it?
Yeah, I like it.
I've heard the Primal in that though. Like base Primal sucks.
Oh, it's god awful.
Oh man,
Yeah,
I'm excited for the new one.
Oh yeah, the Kingdom.
All right.
So who's next?
Let's go with Nash since
okay.
Everything about his Prime Wars trilogy.
I dislike it.
You're about to hear me rant.
Let's go, baby. I'm ready.
All right.
In recent years,
hitting us with these facts.
I have been hardcore collecting. So, I collected, Titans Return and Power of the Primes and all that. A fun toy line. Fun toy lines. With a god-awful show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Siege rolls around. I'm like, okay, this is really good. I'm going to go hunt for these. And you know what I see when I walk into stores now to hunt for, this War for Cybertron trilogy? You know what I see?
Shockwave.
I see Cyberverse everywhere.
Oh, no.
I didn't even think about Cyberverse. I haven't seen it.
I have such a distaste for Cyberverse because I see it everywhere, and everybody praises it like it's the greatest thing ever.
Really?
And I watch it, and I'm like, it got canceled. The only thing that I like about Cyberverse is the character Wild Wheel.
Dude, Grimlock's green in Cyberverse. That's not right.
No. That's Grimlock being green is from the 2015 Robots in Disguise.
Oh, that's Robots in Disguise.
Yeah. Same thing.
No, yeah,
True,
kind of, not really.
It's stupid, but
Real quick,
yes.
time out. I want to talk about the character designs of that because I'm glad you brought it up. Hasbro is doing this thing, if you didn't know, with like the evergreen designs. Like they're trying to unify the designs for all the characters so it's more consistent. I'm being dead serious. Yeah, if y'all haven't heard about this, this is like the new Hasbro thing. They're trying to make everything a lot more consistent. So the designs you see in Cyberverse, if Hasbro goes through with it, you will see those designs in future Transformer toy lines. Like it's the evergreen design. I'm saying this right now. Every design in Cyberverse is god awful. They are all bad.
Dude.
No evergreen design is good, and it scares me because Hasbro, like, all they care about is money, right? Like, we all know that. So I don't want these god-awful designs on toy shelves just polluting everything.
Yeah. But there's one design I like.
Who?
Sideswipe, because he looks like Tristan from the Yu-Gi-Oh anime.
Oh my god.
He's got the hairstyle.
Again, that's 2015 Robots in Disguise.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
Cyberverse is a totally different show.
Oh well, shut up. Same thing. So you're telling me combiner forces of Robots in Disguise?
But, bro, I'm so okay. Listen, yes, there are a few things in Cyberverse that I like RC. RC is like a chaotic neutral type of character. She
Yeah.
loves animals, but also at the same time, she's a badass with a minigun blasting down Decepticons. Okay, cool. Another character.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Let me stop you right there. So you're telling me there's a bipolar RC in Cyberverse?
God.
Oh god.
Oh,
But
man.
Another character that I like, Wild Wheel. Okay, let's take the Generation 1 story. You know, Autobots crash on Earth, 16 million years ago. And then they wake up during modern times. What if there was an Autobot that got woken up before everyone else, but he woke up during the Wild West?
Ooh.
And so
Man.
he is a bounty hunter. And he wears a hat, he has a mustache and a poncho, and his name is Wild Will.
That's awesome. It's
And
almost
the
like-
whole I've watched the episode and it's so bad. It's just him going, "Listen here, Optimus Prime. You left me to die on the Ark." And Optimus is like, "Oh hey, Wild Will, what's up?"
Isn't like the focus of Cyberverse Bumblebee? Isn't Optimus Prime like dead in that show? Or is that Robots in Disguise again?
That's Robots in
That's
Disguise.
Robots
Yeah,
in
oh my
Disguise.
god.
I thought they were the same. I don't know anything
No.
about Cyberverse. I thought, okay, so in the aligned continuity, it's Prime and then Cyberverse, right?
No,
it's-
technically
Cybertron game.
it's the war for Cybertron game. Then the book, then Prime, then Robots in Disguise. Technically.
It was the Cybertron games, then Prime, then Robots in Disguise.
You forgot.
And then Cyberverse is like another thing. It's not the same.
No, it's not. It's
It's
new.
not the
It's a
same.
reboot. It's a new.
Yeah.
Also, Cheetor is just there, by the way.
Yeah, I hate. Why do they do that with Beast Wars characters? They just show up. They did the same thing.
Oh
in the
yeah,
Prime
my
Wars
name's
trilogy.
Cheetor. I'm a teenager, and oh yeah, I am like the guardian of Primus.
It would be like Autobot was just in Prime.
What up? That'd be funny.
Hey guys.
Bulkhead.
But like he doesn't actually sound like Dinobot. He's just like, hey guys,
Hi guys.
Howdy, y'all. I'm Dinobot.
Give him a southern draw like they did with Overlord.
Oh, God.
Okay.
I think
So Nash, you genuinely think the Cyberverse cartoon is like the worst Transformers media ever?
I hate it. I do not like it whatsoever.
Okay. Okay. That's
I
fair.
can't.
Ethan,
I can't watch it whatsoever. It's
Oh.
and I
Okay.
hate the toys.
Oh yeah. Well, the toys are like I think the smart thing Hasbro did is they did the War for Cybertron trilogy for people who actually like well-made figures, and the Cyberverse line is just for kiddies. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's like, Mom,
I
I
wouldn't
want
buy
a
my kid a
Bumblebee
Cyberverse one.
figure. It's like,
I'd be
okay,
too scared of it like cracking in my kid's hand and giving them cuts all over them because they are cheap, dude.
Ah.
If you transform it too hard, it'll snap into a million pieces.
Also,
I've seen-
side note, I can't stand parents who are Transformer collectors and they gift their kids masterpiece toys.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's
I don't like that. I don't like that.
They give their
Well-
kids masterpiece figures.
No.
Whoa.
That's no.
Get your kid a
Yeah.
knockoff or
Oh,
something
get on my-
so they
Just
can
give
break it like Lane.
I don't break masterpieces. What are you talking about?
what happened to your Bumblebee.
My Bumblebee?
Yeah,
Nothing.
I thought you said he broke it.
No.
And what comes off with it? What's wrong with your Bumblebee again?
My Bumblebee has this weird defect where the wheel comes off.
Defect. Defect.
Okay.
He also bought it loose.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Lane only made it worse.
All right,
Okay,
Ethan.
no.
Ethan, what's yours? What's your most?
Oh,
disliked show?
my least favorite.
Yes, yours.
I would either say Prime.
Ooh,
Whoa.
Yeah. Say goodbye to our demographic, Ethan. Wow.
No. I'm just kidding. I think it's either Energon or Cybertron, or probably the same thing with Nash with no, not Cyberverse, Robots in Disguise, because apparently that's the only one I know.
Cybertron?
Wow.
Yeah, Cybertron
You
and
put
Energon.
Cybertron.
I hate both of those shows. Cybertron has good figures, but the show was awful. And it's funny to
Cybertron,
watch.
dude, Vector Prime.
Dude, Vector Prime he had his own segment called Ask Vector Prime, and it was just
I forgot about that. Oh my god! It's like that thing they did with Megatron for Transformers Prime called Ask Megatron.
dude, it was like Skybite hacked it once, and then Skybite did Ask Vector Prime. So
Oh god. Oh, that's so
no,
good.
but I think unironically, I think some of the worst is probably Robots in Disguise or Car Robots. They're both called Robots in They're both called Robots in
Oh my
because,
god!
like-
Why are you picking such good media?
The thing is with Car Robots is that like Car Robots is good, but Robots in Disguise is not.
Which robot in
What do you
disguise?
mean?
Clarify, because
2001.
Yeah,
2001,
yeah, I'm calling that one Car Robots, even though I mean the American one, because it just doesn't make sense.
Mm.
It's like in Car Robots, they're like, okay, it's Gigatron. This isn't Optimus Prime. He just looks like Optimus Prime.
It's
It's Fire Convoy.
Convoy.
Yeah, Fire Convoy is dope. I love Car Robots, but at the same time, I hate it. So,
Do you only hate the American version, or do you?
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
because
so
it's just stupid.
okay, but you do enjoy the Japanese version.
I think if we're talking something legitimately bad, Beast Machines is the worst. I hate Beast
Oh my God.
Machines.
I'm
I'm
gonna
Megatron. I'm a
skip
floating head. Oh.
Dude, they did my boy Rhinox wrong, and then Starscream showed up.
They did my boy Primal wrong, dude. Primal was a terrorist.
Yeah, he was a terrorist. And then he was like, actually, guys, I'm going to kill myself.
He had
real quick."
a change of heart in the last episode. Also, Black Arachnian is a thing of nightmares. It is terrifying.
Yeah, it kind of isn't good.
Good lord.
Just gonna go on a rant about how stupid Rhinox being turned into Tankor is.
Oh yeah, Rhinox becomes a terrorist. Everyone becomes a terrorist in Beast Machines.
Except for Cheetor, apparently, because Cheetor's like, Prime, you don't got to do this. And he's like, nah, like shut
Or
up,
like,
Cheetor.
shut up. The planet
Shut up,
told me to
Cheetor.
do
No one
it.
likes you.
He's like, dude, I'm literally Optimus Primal.
Yeah, he was like, shut up, Cheetor. I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, and you know your boy Gary Chalk rocking the role again though.
Oh
The voice
yeah.
acting in it is good because it's
Did
Too
you
bad
see
the
Gary
plot is
Chalk
terrible.
like bashing like the voice acting in War for Cybertron?
Oh really?
sure he was because if they can't
Yeah.
get Peter Cullen, Gary Chalk should be the one they get.
Optimus Prime.
Like on Twitter, he's like, "Well, Earthrise is good. It's a shame that the voice acting is god awful."
That's
Listen,
funny.
bro. Listen. You gotta put some respect on my boy Cog's name, dog. Cog's
Dude,
Prime.
You mean
Cog
Red
was-
Cog, bro?
No,
Red
dude,
Cog.
Cog beat a
Red Cog's the-
Quintesson.
He did.
Cog beat a Quintesson.
My boy
like-
Cogtimus Prime.
Cogtimus Prime.
I really hope it shows that he's alive and
better
in
be.
Earthrise. He better be. Cogtimus Prime, I'm telling you.
For
Dinobot
sure.
is just Cog. He hit Earth before everyone else did.
The best character development.
Oh
ever.
god.
Um,
Kaga homie, for sure.
Yeah, Cog is like super good.
Also,
But-
he's a good figure. I actually really like his figure.
His figure is really good. I used to think it was nothing special until I started fiddling with it after
Oh,
watching
yeah.
Earthrise. It's better than I think it was.
I think the gimmick is a little weird because it kind of limits the posability, especially on the arms. But like once
It
you
does not. You're like, no, it
like you
doesn't.
can't. Uh,
The
I
only
don't
thing that
know.
limits the posability on his arms are like his arm guns, the guns that like fold on his arm.
Oh, all right.
I think now is the time. I think Lane, give us your answer for your least
Oh.
favorite Transformers show.
Okay. So I got one out of left field. The show, I've seen like 3 episodes of it, and I
Okay.
cannot for the life of me bring myself to watch it.
Okay.
Transformers animated.
Oh
What?
my god! Really?
I have I've seen like 4 episodes of it, and I'm so bored. I cannot
Dude,
bring
it's so
myself
good.
to
It
watch
has
it.
the second best Starscream, only because it's literally
I mean,
SpongeBob.
Tom Kenny as Starscream is fantastic. I think some of the voice acting is awesome. I like
God,
some of
your
the.
boy David K playing Optimus Prime.
There's like some aspects of it I like. I hate human villains so much. Human villains make me want to jump off a building. I swear.
I mean, you kind of right. Headmaster's dumb.
God.
It said I can overtake any Transformer's body, and he just jumps on him. It's kind of like a face hugger from Alien.
Yeah.
I want to get that figure.
The last
the
episode I
Bulkhead.
watched. Sorry.
There's a figure of Bulkhead that comes with Headmaster, I think.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw
name?
I had that when I was a kid.
that.
I wish I had it. Is that his name? Is his name Headmaster, or am I just like on crack?
It's
I think-
Headmaster. I'm pretty sure. No, but the last episode I saw was the one where they introduced lockdown, and I was like, okay, this episode's cool, but the show, yeah, there's some things I really like, but then there's just other like human villain garbage that I can't get into.
Dude,
I
Lockdown's
can't get
dope.
into it.
I think the villains in it.
He
are
is
really
dope.
good.
I like Lockdown.
I think it's one of the best interpretations of Soundwave too, because he's more than just okay. He's more than just like, "I Megatron, I got you." He does his own
Yeah.
thing.
I will say I do like the whole thing they did with Megatron, where he like manipulated the science guy into like rebuilding him.
Yeah, that's
I thought that was
cool.
cool, and I've heard that like later in season 2 and all of season 3 is good. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just something I watched and I just was like no, and I just stopped. I probably need to give it another shot.
Yeah, like what I told Nash, I think it has the same problem I think Transformers Prime has, to where like the first bit is boring, and then they actually put plot into it, and then it gets good.
Yeah,
Because the whole thing of Ultra Magnus being the leader of the Autobots is kind of cool. Kind of like that.
yeah. I like that
And,
Sentinel Prime is a douchebag.
Dude, I love that. I love that Alita 1 is Black Arachnia. That is dope.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
that voice.
Lane, I thought this was supposed to be your least favorite. It's sounding like you just didn't watch it and you just didn't really like the first season.
Well,
What
I
is
don't
your
know. I've
least
seen some
favorite
pretty.
Transformer show that you finished?
I've seen some pretty god awful like animated
No, he hasn't.
things.
He's seen one show. He's seen one Transformers show.
No, that I was talking about the fans.
We're not talking about
No.
the fans, Lane. We're talking about the shows.
I know, but the fans ruined the
If-
show
no,
for
shut up,
me.
Lane. If we were talking
Prime
about
fans are literally pedophiles.
Yeah, if we were talking about fans, Prime would literally, we would all say Prime. We're talking about the shows themselves. What is
I
your
know,
Actually,
I
least
know.
I think there's some
favorite
pretty
Transformer
awful
show?
G1 fans. There's some pretty terrible G1
Yeah,
fans.
G1ers.
What do you think, Nash? Do you think there's some pretty bad G1 fans?
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's like the whole thing of it's like there's some terrible G.I. Joe fans too, but that's a whole nother.
That's a can
That's
of
a whole
worms.
Yeah.
other discussion.
Yeah. that's a can of
Lane,
worms.
you can't say anything. You could care less about G.I. Joe.
You are exactly right. I can't bring myself to like it.
Lane has a Duke for the sole purpose of posing it under the Studio Series Devastator and making it in the position of we are underneath enemy scrotum.
That's the only reason I have it.
No, the only reason why you have it, we were at GameStop and we saw it. I was like, it's a good figure. You're like, I'm gonna buy it.
I mean, yeah, I was like, sure, why not? And the figure itself, fantastic. I think the Duke figure's awesome, but
Wait, what
about
kid
I
it?
is
just
it?
don't give a rat's. I don't give a rat crap's butt about the character.
Just give the figure to Ethan or Knox since they want to collect
Wait, is
G.I.
it
Joe
a classified Duke?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Give it to me. What?
Okay,
Me.
fine, you can have it.
Thank you.
I called
Alright,
it first. Not
No, you didn't. He's
You
gonna
guys are
Please
gonna have
do it.
to 1v1
do it.
in like War for Cybertron or something.
Oh Lord. I'll
I have
1v1 you in the new Cyberverse game, Ethan.
Nah, Knox, you can take it. I'm
Okay.
gonna
It'll
get mine.
be the first figure of my GI Joe collection. Thank you, Lane.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. So,
Anyway.
how long has this podcast been so far? How deep are we into it?
We're about 45 minutes in, so we're good. We got like
Oh,
another
okay.
45 minutes. But
Alright.
what I was saying is that there's some pretty awful fans around all Transformers, not just one. So it's like there are Unicron trilogy fans like me that grew up with it, that'll defend it till its death or till their death, whichever dies first, which is probably going to be the Unicron trilogy fandom. So it's because they're just not good. Like I said, Armada's the only one that's watchable, and so I'll defend it. But I love Energon and Cybertron, but they're just not good. Like it's not fair to say that they're good shows because they're really not.
I think
There's not-
people like. Sorry?
I was gonna say there's not really a Transformer show that I think is awful, other than like Beast Machines.
Yeah.
'Cause like I said, I like Car Robots. It's just that the English version is a mess, and it's
Well,
not bad. They just messed it up.
actually, I think I can put some disrespect on something's name. I think, although I think me and Ethan both kind of share the same opinion with Prime, I don't think Prime is bad. I think Prime is good. It's good. It's all right. Robots in Disguise, I think it was 2015, the 2015 version, if I'm correct.
It's so bad.
It is awful. It is a terrible
Yeah.
thing. And I honestly feel bad for Prime fans because it is terrible. It is awful, dude.
It's
Well,
literally
like-
just. It's just robots goofing off in the junkyard.
Yeah.
Dude, you guys are forgetting the best Transformer show, Rescue Bots.
Hey, Rescue Bots is good.
Robots, let's go.
I used to watch it.
But
Actually,
when
we have the
when,
Rescue Bots. But we have the Optimus Prime Firebase in my living room.
Oh, sick.
Should have showed you guys that.
Yeah, when you were showing us your Xbox and me and Nash saw it, and we were like, what is that from?
That's from
We
Rescue
saw like
Bots.
the Autobot logo.
Hold, guys! I just got an image of a Windblade Transformer statue or something.
Ooh.
Oh, is it?
Ooh.
Is it advertiser friendly?
I don't know. I'm gonna send it in the group chat real quick.
Ooh, okay. That's cool.
Wow,
That's
that is
really nice.
really nice. Holy crap.
That's official. Is it
Yeah.
That
official?
is.
That's
It's
official.
Flame Toys. It's Flame Toys.
Yo,
That's
is that a
pretty
model
sick.
kit?
Yeah, it's a model kit,
Yeah,
not a
it's a model
statue.
kit.
What are you talking about?
Oh, man.
Wait,
I like
is it a
the-
model kit or is it a figure? Because they also do figures.
No, it's the model kit because the figures don't come with stands.
Yo, I'm honestly gonna pre-order that whenever it comes up. Holy crap, that's so cool.
Yeah,
That's cool. I like
it's nice.
I feel bad. Can you put this image in the podcast or just no one's gonna know what we're talking about?
Yeah, he will.
Okay, yeah. That is
Okay.
honestly really, really cool.
Thank you, people.
I think to wrap up, the final segment of the first podcast should be, since we talked about our favorite, Transformers shows, let's talk about our favorite characters. Let's just do that, guys.
Okay.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Beachcomber.
Heck
Okay,
yeah.
but, like, Lane, you're not allowed to say Beachcombers. I know you both like Beachcomber.
Yeah.
No repeats.
I mean, like,
Do you
I
wanna
like-
do,
Nash, why do you like?
do you wanna
Let's
do
explain why.
top three?
Nash.
Explain why?
Yeah, why do you like
Yeah.
Beachcomber?
Okay, so I've always been a fan of it. It's not even about Transformers at this point. It's about episodes of TV shows about background characters. I love that stuff.
I do
And
too.
that was basically season 2 of G1.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had
Yeah.
so many episodes about different background characters like Perceptor. We got Beachcomber, Warpath, Powerglide.
Correct.
Powerglide got his own episode, and Sea Spray.
Yeah.
But it
Also, the episode with Inferno and Red Alert.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
whole episode about Red Alert going, batshit insane.
Yeah.
He said something tells me my Autobot counterparts are nearby. Real nearby. Dude, I love Punch. He's so cool.
But I saw the episode which stars Beachcomber in, which is the Golden Lagoon, and I thought it's such a wacky idea for an episode where he, stumbles upon, like a Garden of Eden kinda, and it's pretty much a lake full of Electrum, as he calls it, and Decepticons are greedy. They find it. Autobots find
Yeah.
it, and then they literally destroy this garden.
Yeah,
They're
it's
like,
not a. It's
they're
not
like,
a happy
well,
ending.
okay,
They destroy it.
and and then Beachcomber is like, but it's paradise. But I love Beachcomber as a character. He's a hippie teenager Transformer, and I love it.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I think the reason Lane's not allowed to say Beachcomber too is because Lane's gonna say I like Beachcomber because Nash likes Beachcomber.
I
I
have
was
a
gonna
valid
say that.
excuse.
I was gonna say that.
No, I like. He's not my favorite by any means.
Who's your favorite? Who's your number one?
Take a guess. Take a guess.
Yeah.
on what-
Well, I don't know if
He
YouTube
may or may
will be
not
able to see
have a shelf dedicated to this character.
Yeah.
my
Wait.
boy Soundwave. I love him. I don't know why. He's it's really
Your beautiful baby boy that has committed mass genocide.
my beautiful war criminal, bro. He's my baby war criminal, who's also a
Yeah.
father.
Which, like, he's the worst war criminal out of any Decepticon because Soundwave does not have the body count Shockwave does.
No.
Oh
I will-
gosh,
Yeah,
Shockwave
but-
is
We'll
insane.
get to that when we.
Can Shockwave turn into a cassette player?
Oh my god.
No,
No.
but can Soundwave turn into a gun? Astro Magnum?
Astro Magnum.
No.
Fun fact. That
No.
was actually a Korean toy, not a
Um,
Japanese toy.
Yes, sir. Anyway, why do you like Soundwave?
But I don't know. I think it's like I remember watching G1
I don't
for
know.
the first time
That's the
and being
answer. That's
introduced
it.
to all these characters.
I think I'm gonna actually be Lane's attorney here, and because I'll be honest, Soundwave was my favorite Decepticon for the longest time. I love it. I love the play feature. He can eject smaller robots out of him. It's
Yeah.
really, really cool. He's just a cool toy and a cool transformer.
Oh, he is. I'm not saying Soundwave's
Yeah.
not cool.
Yeah.
Dog and Lane, for the meme.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. For the meme.
I love you, Lane.
All right.
I love you too, Ethan. You're not here right now, but I would definitely hug you and yeah.
All right. I think it's my turn. It's my turn. Okay. I'm gonna give basically my favorite Transformer. I want to say overall, it's a really hard choice. This is gonna be. I feel like in recent years, the love for this character has certainly grown immensely. I love Hot Rod, or Hot
Okay.
Rod, Rodimus Prime. I think he's really just the same character. You can call him Rodimus or Hot Rod.
He is. When he takes the Matrix out, it becomes Hot Rod again.
Yeah,
so
like the only thing that
Yeah.
changes is that he loses a few feet. I love the
and he gets a
idea.
lighter voice.
Yeah,
His voice
yeah.
gets deeper, but he's Rodimus Prime.
I love him as the character. I love how he's a leader that struggles with leading. He questions himself. He's like, did I really take this job too soon? Should someone else do this? I want to go back to being a carefree kid. And as someone who is growing up into this big wide world, he's someone I can relate to a lot. It's like, am I really ready for this? Am I ready to lead these people? Like, these people have their trust in me and I have to lead them. I have to be a good leader. He's just a very likable character. everyone got mad because he quote unquote killed Optimus. Nah, bro. Megatron took that dub in that fight, in my opinion. He killed Optimus.
Optimus Prime won that because Megatron couldn't even walk. At least Optimus got up.
Yeah, he threw him down. He threw Megatron literally like 40 feet down.
Yeah.
But I do like Rodimus. I feel like out of G1, besides like Nash said, Season 2 had some awesome Spotlight episodes. I think he was probably one of the characters with the most character development out of G1. And that's weird to say because besides Spotlight episodes, there wasn't really character development in G1.
Yeah.
And I feel like Rodimus got that. And I really like him. I like his car mode. I even like his weird little trailer that he gets when he's Prime. It's cool. And I feel like, and this translates to the IDW comics. I'm probably going to start reading them because I like Hot Rod so much. And I know he's a very, very good character in those comics. And
The design in those comics look really good too.
Really cool.
Oh yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think I'll say this. Everyone said just one, but I'm gonna say my second, my favorite Decepticon. It's really hard, but I think out of all the Decepticons, man, it's tied between two. I really love Shockwave. Shockwave.
Wait, is it Flywheels?
Flywheel? No, bro. Skythread.
You better be talking about Bug Bite, bro.
Yeah, go buy it.
The GoBot.
Go Bucks!
Shockwave
Dude.
is such a cool character, man. I love him. My favorite interpretation of him is in the Marvel comics where literally he like killed almost everyone and he just took Megatron's throne. If you learn more about me, I just love all the Decepticons that usurp Megatron. He just shows up. He's like, nah, bro, it's only logical that I'm the leader of the Decepticons. I like how cold he is. That's something I kind of dislike in this is everyone who's gonna hate me. In Earthrise and Siege, I don't like his voice because I feel like his voice should be more monotone, more robotic, more computer. It should slice
I agree
through
with
other people's words.
Yeah.
What he says should send chills down other bots' spines. He should just be cold and calculating. He's
You
given
can't tell
more of a human voice. Like he's like, this is logical, but it's not as like monotone. It's not as to the point.
Let me cut you off right there.
Yeah.
I think his voice is good. Like you said, I think it needs to be more robotic. But you can't tell me it wasn't like bone chilling whenever he killed them. Like he killed Decepticons just en masse. He flipped a switch and they were dead.
It's
like
a really good interpretation
He
of the
tapped his
character,
iPad.
definitely.
Shut up, Lane.
What he
him
did, he
and-
tapped his little iPad mini.
There
and
it
it
Anyway,
is.
that's
There's
it.
the
We're
first shut up lane.
There we go. We're done. That was episode 1. But
real quick, Skog, who's your favorite? Who's your favorite?
it was a joke. I'm just doing that because Lane started talking.
Oh.
So yeah, my favorites. We're gonna go back around because Lane didn't give a favorite Autobot and Nash didn't give a favorite Decepticon.
Mm-hmm.
Watch Nash go like, oh yeah, G2 Beachcomber. You know when he's green. No, I think my favorite Autobot. It comes down to 2 of them: Impactor and Ironhide.
Okay.
Ooh, those are really good choices. Holy crap!
Impactor is a Decepticon.
Shut up. Impactor was the leader of the Shut up. And then he died, and then Springer's like, oh no. And he's like, actually, I'm not dead, but I'm not good anymore. And he's like, well, that kind of sucks.
Remember that bromance Ratchet and Impactor had in Siege?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boyfriend got bodied. Yo, how come Cog got his arm cut off and lived, and Impactor got shot by like Skytread or something, and he just died?
Chromia got shot and she lived. What the heck is going on?
Cog
Yeah.
got his lower intestine blown off and he still managed to survive. What the piss?
Yeah, Cog. I think Cog is just God.
Nah, but Rip the homie Red Cog, the homie Red Cog died like a hero.
You said God.
This is Red Cog.
I am Red Cog. His famous
Oh
line.
man, R.I.P.
All right.
Yeah.
Who's your
But
favorite
yeah.
Decepticon, Scargans?
Hold on. Impactor and Ironhide are just so cool because Jazz is the second in command, but Ironhide, well, now it's kind of shifted more towards Ratchet being the old war veteran, but Ironhide was the original old war veteran. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like in
Yeah.
G1, he talked like a Vietnam vet. For real. Oh, we're gonna bust some Deceptichops.
Leaping lubricant.
Oh, Lincoln lubricant. Remember when the Autobots flew?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, like once.
Then they're just like, oh no, he's after my flying, and they just started sinking in the ocean.
Remember when Skyfire was called Jetfire?
Remember, you mean when Jetfire was called Skyfire?
You mean when Skyfire was called Skyfire? Who's Jetfire?
Shut up, Nash.
What's
Remember when Skyfire
fire?
was a part of Robotech?
Yeah,
You mean Valkyrie, bro?
Oh yeah, my bad.
Valkyrie is his character's name in Robotech.
Yeah, I know.
But
No, you did
no,
not, Lane. Shut up.
Ironhide and shut up, Lane. There's number 2.
Shut up, Lane is my second favorite Autobot.
Yeah, I think we're gonna put a counter in the bottom corner of the screen. It's called the "Shut Up, Lane" counter. Every time we say it.
God.
But like, they're just so cool. I love both of their designs, especially Impactor's IDW design. Like, it is super, like, good. I want the Mastermind Creations figure of him, and I'll probably get it eventually. But that's big bucks right there. It's hard to find.
Yeah.
And my favorite Decepticon is probably it's either Galvatron or, well, I think it's a 3-way tie between Galvatron, Unicron, and Armada Megatron.
Unicron's not a Decepticon, no.
The villain. Shut up. Shut up,
Oh.
Lane.
There's 3. Girl.
Yeah, but oh my god. Lane, the fake Transformers fan, telling me Unicron's not a Decepticon. No, I think Armada Megatron, Armada Starscream, and Galvatron are probably the best villains. They're just so cool. And I think, like I said, I think we already talked about Starscream for a bit, but I think Starscream's whole thing in Armada, from becoming a Decepticon that kind of sucks to becoming an Autobot that kind of sucks, but is learning, being like, hey, I can be better if I act better towards people. And he does. He actually gets character, and he's like, bruh, I look like Thundercracker now. So he ends up looking like Thundercracker, and he actually dies. Like Starscream, well, he dies in G1, but whatever. His ghost comes back.
Yeah.
He comes back in the other 2. He comes back in Cybertron and fights God, so I can't even... No, but his whole thing in Armada is really cool. Armada Megatron, simply because of his design, and oh my god, David K is one of the best voice actors of our time. Like, not even.
Agreed.
Not even.
Am I next? I think.
Yeah, Lane, give us your favorite Autobot.
Favorite Autobot. Okay. I'm gonna. Oh no. Anyway, Jetfire. Probably it's becoming Autobots. I don't know why. It makes me happy because I'm like, wow, he's becoming a good guy. Whoa, and that's why I like Jetfire. Plus he has like his whole episode in season 1 of G1 is probably my favorite. Because he like rips off his like Decepticon logo, and I love it so
Nash.
much.
My second favorite is
Give us your Ficon.
Terra.
What?
Terra.
Who? Say it again. Anything about that character? What are you talking about?
But my favorite Decepticon is Overlord.
Okay,
That's
country
More,
road.
more specific
Sean.
Overlord from IDW.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Straight up like maniacally insane.
For
Oh yeah,
sure.
he's
Aw, I like that one.
Why do you like?
Kidding. Kidding. I'm kidding. Don't
everyone
worry.
just
I'm
went
not.
silent when you talk.
That's such a lame thing to end.
I just have to get this off my chest. We should all watch the original Bionicle movies one day.
Oh yeah,
All right.
definitely.
Just-
They're
Alright,
so good.
bet.
You have no idea. It's literally an inside joke between my Xbox friends. They're like, what do we want to do?" I'm like, "Let's watch Bionicle 2: Legends of Metro Nui."
Oh,
It's like-
man.
Continue.
That reminds me of that meme that just says the B in LGBT stands for.
It stands for Bionicle.
I want that on a shirt.
It's on a shirt, Lane.
I know. I want the shirt. That's what I'm saying.
Shut up, Lane. Anyway, Lane's just a punching bag. I'm sorry, I love you, Lane.
I love you too, Ethan.
But Transformers is just so cool. Going back onto
Yeah.
all the stuff that we've talked about our favorite series is that there's a lot that stays the same with it, like, you know, Megatron becoming Galvatron, Unicron just showing up, turning Megatron to Galvatron. Prime dies, Hot Rod takes it up, or somebody takes up the Matrix. And it's very similar in those ways, because it bases a lot off G1. And I think the variations of different types of those is what makes a lot of Transformer stories really cool.
Yeah.
Because look at animated. Optimus Prime is just some guy that went through some sort of training, and he's not even the leader of the Autobots. He's the leader of his squad of Autobots. Ultra Magnus is like the big daddy. He's the Mac Daddy of the Autobots. Because I think that's what makes different series so interesting. It's just
I get
different
that.
ways writers put their own spin on a Transformers story. If they don't come up with something entirely original at all.
I think that's like one of the big appeals for it is because it's like the same mythos, just told like differently over generations. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's cool.
My favorite being you might not have heard of him. He's a pretty small writer, but he had a movie come out in 2007. Michael Bay is like the Transformers overseer.
He didn't write the movie though.
Oh no, he didn't write the movie. He directed it. Shut up. He's still a mastermind.
Shut.
We're just gonna talk about let Knox go on his. Okay,
are we
if there's one
saving-
thing we can say about the movies is that Barricade is a cool character. He wouldn't be what he is without the Transformers movies.
Well, just save this for the movie episode. So say everything.
Also,
Okay,
Also,
yeah.
neither would Sentinel Prime.
Yeah. I think the last little bit is, should we talk about Japanese media?
Oh yeah, best Japanese media is definitely either Headmasters or Victory, or
Victory.
no, Car Robots is actually the best.
Actually, Beast Wars 2nd and Beast Wars
Shit.
Neo.
Dude, Beast Wars 2nd sucks. Like for real.
I will kill you, Lion Convoy.
At Io Convoy.
Convoy.
Konroi.
Dude, my
I
favorite
really want to
villain,
watch the
Gigatron.
Japanese media.
Dude, watch Headmasters dubbed. Watch the dubbed Headmasters.
Oh,
it's
it is
heard it's
It's
awesome.
so bad, but so good.
No,
Don't
I'm
you
not
never
gonna
see
watch the
it coming.
Headmasters. Though. I'll watch Victory and Zone.
Why won't you watch
Those are the good ones, right?
Headmasters is good too.
But the dub is not.
The best thing about it is that most of the Japanese shows are subbed.
Don't watch the dub.
Wait, which one's the one with this is a dumb, stupid question. Which one's the one with Star Saber?
That
Are
is
you serious?
I want to know because I want to watch more on him. That's why I asked.
my boy, Lane.
Fake fan,
listen,
fake
respect on
fan.
his name.
I'm trying to learn, bro.
Dude. Oh my god.
Saber. Also, real quick,
Star Saber.
I hate the American comic book interpretation of Star Saber. Not the sword, but how
About the IDW one?
yeah.
I was just like stupid.
No, he's basically just Sentinel Prime. He's a psychopath. He just kills everyone.
Bruh.
Yeah.
I remember when I saw that panel, I was like,
And
wow,
he's like
you're
a
an
cult.
asshole.
He's like a cult leader,
Yeah.
too.
You get a really cool character from Japanese media and you just turn him into a psychopathic killer. This tells us a lot about our society.
Star Saber, but Joker.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Dude, I love that. I love that we can just unanimously agree that IDW Star Saber is bad, except for Lane, because
He doesn't know. Hey, Lane.
Shut up, Ethan.
What's the dead universe?
It's like
What is it, Lane? Tell us. Do it.
oh, can I do this next time?
No, do it now. Do it.
it's in the name, Lane. It's in the name.
Universe.
Okay. What 3 characters came from the dead universe? Hint: they're all from the '86 movie.
Dude, I don't even remember this one.
I remember this one.
Galvatron.
That's one.
That's one.
Okay.
2 more.
Two Bombshell turned into.
I think I can answer this.
Okay, answer it, Nash. Do it.
Okay.
Galvatron, Cyclonus, Scourge.
Absolutely correct.
Yeah. Cyclonus is
Oh
the
my
best
God.
character is the best new villain from the '86 movie, no doubt. Other than Galvatron, because he's the leader. But
Eh.
have this.
Sorry guys,
Who
I'm like
became-
so focused on Bionicle right now. I put on the second movie.
Oh God, let's go.
God.
I haven't
think-
seen it in forever. It's a fever dream.
It's a feature. It's a feature film.
Who became Cyclonus? Was it Skywarp or Bombshell?
This is the discussion. I think it's technically Lord. I think Skywarp became Cyclonus because Bombshell has always he never really liked Megatron, and Cyclonus is Galvatron's second in command. So why would the reincarnation of Bombshell get along with Galvatron so well? It doesn't really make sense.
That's true. That's fair.
Make
Or
a fair point.
is Rumble blue or is Frenzy blue?
It depends on
What
what
was
you look
blue?
at. This is the big brain answer. If you're
Rumble?
it depends if you're going from the toy line or the cartoon. It doesn't matter. There's not a correct answer.
Way to be a
Nash,
neutral man,
What's
Knox.
up?
what is Rumble blue or is Frenzy blue?
Rumble's blue.
Rumble's blue. Frenzy is red.
The way God intended.
The way God intended.
But we can talk about how Rat Bat's the best cassette con. We can just, like,
He literally took over the entirety of the Decepticons.
yeah.
Let's go.
Rat Bats show.
Also, shout out to my homies Scorponok and Lord Zarak, but not from the American Headmasters because it's stupid. Shout out to the Headmasters anime. I love
Dude.
you. I like Headmasters in Japanese media. Headmasters in American media are stupid.
All right.
My
Since we
fan
got
cut
about
out again.
why don't we just gush about our favorite? Let's just say some of the favorite parts of our favorite Transformers.
My favorite part
meaning.
is when Jetfire literally cut a Seeker in half with his lightsaber in Siege.
Oh heck yeah.
Part in Beast Wars, Knox. Why don't you gush about Beast Wars for a minute?
Oh God. Anything I say, Lane will literally get mad because it's technically spoiling it.
No, I already know the spoilers. It's okay.
Goodness gravy. I like Rat Trap's character. It's how he doesn't really trust Primal, but through actual character development, he becomes he trusts Primal more.
Yeah.
I like the protoform idea of they once were Autobots and they get turned into not Autobots, Maximals. Bleep that out. Maximals and Predacons, but characters like Black Arachnia actually get turned back to being a good person.
Yeah, which I think
Yeah.
is really. I could go on and on and on about like, dude. Remember in Car Robots when Fire Convoy?
I haven't seen Car Robots.
Oh, Blaine, dude, like killing it. What about you? What's your favorite? What's some of your favorite parts in G1?
Oh goodness. I'm very fond of all the Decepticons getting drunk in that one episode.
I think
man, Energon won.
That don't remind me.
I like how
Honestly,
Smokescreen
I'd
became
say
a
my
gambler.
favorite thing in G1 is from the '86 movie, where just the Decepticons are slaughtering Autobots on the shuttle.
Oh yeah,
it's
that's a real
so good.
scene.
Prowl's like melted from the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
My
And Rat-
favorite line from that entire movie is the argument in Astro Train, how they're arguing to be the leaders of the Decepticons.
How did
And,
Devastator fit in there?
Yeah. But he's I can't remember which constructor.
nobody would follow an uncharismatic fool like you.
No,
Unprecedented.
Boar.
Charismatic
Boar.
like you. Soundwave's not
Charismatic.
uncharismatic.
Fake fan confirmed.
Shut up. At least I've seen past the first 8 episodes of Beast Wars. Lane. You uncharismatic bore.
No one calls
Nobody
Soundwave
calls Soundwave uncharismatic. Yo, let's kick
Uncharismatic
tailgate.
fake fan.
Constructicons unite! And the Transformer sound, they go, no way! And they bring out their pile drivers and they go, bam, 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 bam.
Dude, does that make Rumble one of the strongest Decepticons because he just broke Devastator? Dude, who would win in a fight, Rumble or Cog? That'll be a tough one.
Oh,
God. That's like
Battle
I
of
think-
the Gods.
Red Cog.
God.
man. Cog. I need somebody. I'm gonna take a picture of my red Cog and put it in like the jacket from the Goku who's got drip meme.
Oh yes.
Well, I think we've had a good discussion about our favorites and about some of our
Yeah.
least favorites. I think we can all agree that Beast Machines is terrible, except Lane.
Oh,
Agreed.
So
I,
bad. Watch Lane actually like it.
oh my god.
no, I'm not gonna
I-
watch it.
I think you would be ostracized.
You've gotta watch it,
Lane,
Lane.
you have to
No,
watch
I'm
it.
not gonna watch
I had to
Beast
sit through
Machines.
Energon.
Okay,
Yeah.
and
I had to
There's
sit
good
through
parts.
Animated.
uh,
I like how when I said that, the whole room got silent.
good.
Because like it's a testament to sit through it. Like I love animated, but there are some episodes that are just like end, please.
Well, hey, buddy. Sorry, guys. Robert just came in here.
He said Robert.
Robert.
the homie
Robert's
Robert.
my cat for the podcast.
He said for all you homies back home, this
For all the
that's
Yeah,
Robert.
do you think this is a good stopping point for the first episode?
I think this is fine. Let's just agree
Yeah.
that Beast Wars is bad and Lane's a fake fan, and
Beast
we can cut it off.
Machines is bad, not Beast Wars. Beast Machines.
Oh yeah, truck not monkey. But anyway,
All right.
uh, no, I love Beast Wars. I love how that was like a rally cry when Beast Wars was coming out. People
Trucking no monkey.
That people love Primal.
Yeah.
G1 no distract monkey. Monkey strike for goodness.
Can we just talk about how cool Power Master Optimus Prime is real quick?
Power
God.
Master Optimus Prime, greatest leader of his time. I know that commercial by heart.
Isn't the Japanese one just like he's not Prime? He just looks like him.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, pretty
what
much.
it is. What's he called in the Japanese media?
Genre, I
Right.
think.
Yeah, Jinrai.
But yeah, I think that's a good stopping point for now.
Yeah. Do you want to say
But-
goodbyes?
Yeah, we had a great discussion. I think this was a good first episode. Our next episode, we'll talk more about maybe our favorite figures. Maybe it'll be about the movies. Maybe it'll be studio series, or
Maybe it'll be our favorite fembots. I mean, who knows?
I mean,
Full of
that's
exciting
not. You
ideas.
can't really have a favorite because honestly, you can't beat Minerva.
Iraq.
Arachnid.
I mean, I
But-
don't know. Alita from Earthrise, though.
Oh, you make a
Okay,
fair
okay,
point.
save it for the next episode.
Everybody
Favorite.
got a piece of Alita 1 and Earthrise.
I mean,
'Cause
like
you
I
have to
said,
think-
when Megatron called her Ariel, we were like, wow!
And then Lane was like, "What?"
I'm sorry, what happened?
Anyway, I think we're done now. So,
How should we end this podcast?
I'm done. That'll be
No,
it.
let's be cheesy with it. Let's be cheesy. Let's be
We gotta,
really
like-
cheesy with it. I got it, boys. I know how to end this podcast perfectly. All right, y'all ready for this?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Autobots, transform and roll out.
All out. There you go. We got a stage.
It says
Yeah,
it's called
you should just, like,
Rollout.
cut it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Thanks for listening to the Rollout Podcast.